Hey guys, my name is Samantha and welcome to my channel. As some of you may or may not know, I've been a travel advisor for over 11 years now. I also own a host agency and I've helped hundreds of people start or grow their travel business. Because of that, I can honestly say that yes, being a travel agent or travel advisor, as we're really called, is absolutely worth it. When most people talk about the benefits of being a travel agent, they usually talk about how much we get to travel or just the flexibility where we can work from anywhere. And of course, all of this is true. But what most people don't talk about is how becoming a travel agent can actually change your whole life. So in this video, I'm going to share why becoming a travel agent has been worth it for me and for the hundreds of advisors that I've worked with. And you guys are gonna see I use agent and advisors interchangeably. But like I said before, I've been a travel agent for over 11 years, and I even have a few videos here on YouTube documenting my journey. And over the years, I've spoken at countless travel events. I've worked as a business development manager for a hotel. I've also worked at a travel nonprofit. And I also mentored other travel agents for years as a chapter director for an organization called CCRA. And of course, 9 years ago, I started my baby, Jus Adventures Host Agency, which is an award-winning host agency here in New York that I'm extremely proud of. I'm sharing all of this for context because everything I'm about to say comes from experience, both from my experience and for the hundreds of advisors that I've helped build their businesses. So yes, becoming a travel agent is worth it, and it's worth it because of what it gives back to you as a person. Before I was a travel agent, I actually owned a boutique here on Long Island, and honestly, I hated it. If you've ever worked retail, you know how incredibly hard it is. I was working long hours, and I just was not passionate about what I was doing. So then I started doing group trips, and I absolutely love it. I was just doing group trips so I can travel and have people to travel with. And I kept thinking like, oh my gosh, I should really do this full time. So one day I decided to take the leap. I closed my boutique and became a travel agent. And that completely changed my life. First thing first, this industry has given me some incredible travel experience. Growing up, I didn't travel at all. My family honestly just couldn't afford it. But since becoming a travel agent, I've been able to see parts of the world I've never would have seen otherwise. I've been all over the Middle East, Europe, and throughout Asia. I've also stayed at some of the most iconic and expensive hotels in the world, all for free. Another reason why being a travel advisor is worth it is the flexibility of being able to work from anywhere, which in itself is life-changing. But what's even more important than that is a sense of purpose this career gives you. So we're just not booking trips. We're actually helping people experience one of the most meaningful moments of their lives. We're helping to plan honeymoons, anniversary, family vacations, destination weddings, which was my niche. And there's just something so fulfilling about that. For me, I never experienced that when I owned a boutique or when, honestly, I worked any other job. And that sense of purpose is what has kept me and a lot of travel agents in this industry for so long. Waking up knowing that what you do for a living is actually fun, but it also matters. And honestly, you just can't beat that. So yes, the travel part is amazing. Kind of like the whole point, right? The flexibility and the sense of purpose is life-changing. But last but not least, you can actually make a lot of money being a travel agent. I've seen and actually have a few advisors who use this as side income to pay for travel, pay off debt, and just to have extra income coming in. And then I've also seen advisors who started part-time and then turned this into a full-time career that actually replaces and sometimes even exceed what they were making in traditional jobs. So yes, you can make a lot of money doing travel for a living. So when I look at everything this career has given me, the travel, the flexibility, the financial freedom, and most importantly, the purpose, it really all comes back to one thing. This industry has given me and a lot of travel agents the ability to build the life I actually wanted instead of just going through the motions of one that I didn't. And that's something I don't take lightly because I know how incredibly rare that is. That's why I always say becoming a travel agent is 100% worth it. And if it is something that you're interested in, it's definitely worth taking a look at. And not because it's perfect all the time or easy all the time, because sometimes it's not, but because it gives you the opportunity to create a life that you love. After 11 years in this industry, I can honestly say that I'm still just as grateful today as I was when I first started. So hopefully that shows you why being a travel agent is worth it. And if you're thinking about it, definitely give it a try. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.